Everyone wants to get to that 10K a month mark. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it in 5 different ways in the next 30 to 90 days. Now, I'm not saying that you need to do all of these. In fact, I'm telling you that you shouldn't do all of these, but I want this to give you some inspiration to pick one of them and go all the way with it. I see so many people online saying that they really want to get to 10K a month mark. It's such a milestone that so many people want to get to. And I get it. 10K a month enables you to leave your job. It enables you to maybe cut down one of your jobs. It enables you to have a bit more freedom. And honestly, once you figure out that first 10K, everything after that becomes so much simpler because it's just doing more of that. Now, every single one of these I have actually done myself, so I know that they work. And I know that you can get to 10K a month in 30 to 90 days. You could even do it quicker if you want to. And honestly, you can do every single one of these using GoHighLevel. GoHighLevel is like your secret weapon of business. The most important thing you need to think about when you're starting a business is that you need to have something that scales. That means that it doesn't matter whether you've got one client or you've got 100 clients, you can still do the same. And the best way of doing that is by simplifying your tech and having everything on one platform. And the best platform that I recommend is GoHighLevel. Now, I am an affiliate of GoHighLevel because honestly, I'd be stupid not to be an affiliate because I use it for every aspect of my business. All of my clients, everything that I do is on this platform. So I am an affiliate of it. If you decide to join GoHighLevel from this and you decide to click my link, then I will get a kickback from it. But it enables me to put content out like this on YouTube. But this video is all about giving you these 5 models so you can choose the one which works for you. Now, the first business model to 10K months is SaaS. Now, when I first came across GoHighLevel, the reason why I loved it so much is because of this SaaS concept. So with SaaS, it means that you can actually take GoHighLevel as a platform, you can white label it, and you can sell that software as if it's your own software. So instead of just sending people as an affiliate and saying, hey, I found this tool, it's great, you should go get it, and then you get an affiliate kickback, you can actually white label it as if it's your own software, and you can get 100% of the subscription every single month. So your monthly recurring revenue can really start to stack up like that. And that's exactly what I did. So when I first started with GoHighLevel, it was a little bit before Christmas. I had the idea and I was like, this will be so good for my coaching clients. And I decided to flip it, turn it into a white label software. And within 8 weeks, I'd already hit that 10K mark. Now that's been growing and growing and growing ever since. And honestly, it's probably one of the simplest business models that I've ever done because you have the software and then you sell that product. The coolest thing about that is that you're not the product, you're not the service, you're not the one having to deliver the goods all the time. The product is doing the work for you. So as long as you can figure out who you want to sell that product to, SaaS is a great way of getting started. So I really, really recommend that. So how do you make 10K a month with this? Now with GoHighLevel, you can actually resell this for whatever you want. You could do the same pricing as them. So you could do basic plan at $97, middle plan at $297, and top plan at $497. But I also know a lot of people that sell this for a lot more. So if you're looking at people coming on your platform for $497 a month, that really doesn't take a lot of clients to be able to hit that 10K a month. And don't forget, this is recurring. You are not going to have to resell to these people every single month. There's also loads of other ways that you can make money through this. So with GoHighLevel, you can also resell the email cost. You can sell the text message cost. You can resell the call cost, the WhatsApp cost, the branded mobile app. So there's loads of other ways that you can actually stack up that monthly recurring revenue by starting your SaaS. The second one is info products and coaching. Now, I also did this myself. I was a coach for 12 years and I was finding that I was doing all of these one-to-ones and I was doing some group coaching programs and it was great, but I was kind of saying the same thing every single time. So I decided, how can I turn my knowledge and put it into a digital product so that people can buy that at a much more affordable rate? Because if they're paying for my time, it's going to cost them a lot more. But if I could package that into a digital product and sell it, it's not relative to how much time I've got to spend, so they can get it a lot cheaper and I can scale that much faster. So the course builder on GoHighLevel is amazing. I've actually got an entire course inside of my community called Launch Your Course in 30 Days. And it takes you through the entire steps of how to figure out what it is that you want to sell, how to figure out what it is that you know that you could sell and turn into a digital product, how to actually find your niche, how to market it, how to find clients, and exactly how to wrap it up and turn that into a digital product and launch it for great success. So this is another really great way of doing it. You're going to notice that all of these things that I talk about are all geared around leveraging your time. I'm a busy mum of 2. I've got a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old, and I haven't got time to be trading my time for money. So all the business models that I'm looking at today, and I have been looking at for the last 2 years, are all geared around how can I take something and leverage it so that I can sell it at scale. And info products is a really great way of doing that. So how do you make 10K a month with info products? Now, you can do this in many different ways. I've had courses that sell for $8,000. I've also had courses that sell for $27. It really depends which way you want to do it. But don't forget, you can also do this as a membership. So I actually have a membership. I have the Made for More AI community. People join that if they are an affiliate of mine. But you can also pay to be part of that community as well. And in there, I have courses and learnings and snapshots and things like that. So that's another really great way of leveraging your time, of serving one to many. That's a really important thing to think about with these courses. You're able to serve many people at one time. So if there is something that you're good at and there is a community that you want to build, perhaps there is a community that isn't out there already, then start thinking about how you can package your knowledge and serve many people at one time by creating a membership. The third one is as an agency. Now, my agency actually started by accident. I never really set out to start an agency. I started my SaaS and I gave them my snapshots and I was doing all of that and I was coaching them through all the different ways they could use it. And then lots of people were saying, I love this, but I really hate tech. Can you just do this for me? And what this really opened my eyes to is that there is probably 90% of people that really don't like tech. I love it. I'm a total nerd, but loads of people really don't like it. And so people will pay really good money for you to go and implement something for them, whether that be an automation, whether that be SEO, whether that be video editing, whether that be social media, whatever it is. An agency is a really easy way to get started because you don't need to put any money down. To be honest, all of these business models that I'm teaching you today, these all require no money down. All you need to do is have a high-level subscription and you're good to go. But with an agency, you can scale that super, super, super fast. So for example, the AI and automation space is huge at the moment. When I say huge, that needs to be like capital, capital, capital letter, because the AI and automation space is huge. There are businesses actively looking for people to help them implement AI and automation. So many people don't know how to do it. So if you learn GoHighLevel, I've got a whole tutorial which teaches you all about this platform and exactly how to become a master at it. I'll link that below so you can grab it. But if you learn how to become good on this platform, you can go to these businesses and say, hey, I noticed on your website you don't have a chatbot. Let me build that chatbot for you. Or, hey, I noticed that you don't really send out any email marketing. We can do that for you. So you can package together an offer, which is say $1,500 a month, $2,500 a month, $5K a month. And you can go to these people, provide that service for them, give them AI and automation, take the things that they are already doing manually and say, let me try and help you automate this. And then you can have them on a monthly retainer. 4 clients paying $2,500 a month, you've got your 10K a month. What I would recommend with the agency is really finding a problem that you solve with one automation. So GoHighLevel is a huge, huge platform and there is so much you could do for people. And the mistake that I made in the beginning is that I would go to businesses and I would say, yeah, I can just do all your automations. I can do all of your CRM. And not only did it make it really hard to market, it also made it really hard to deliver. So what I would recommend is find one niche, figure out one problem that you can solve with one core automation. This could be a chatbot, it could be a voice agent, it could be a automated reviews workflow, it could be many, many things. So figure out what that main problem is for the businesses that you want to work with, and then figure out how you can match that with an automation that you can just rinse and repeat over and over again. It makes the delivery super, super easy. The fourth way is by becoming an AI consultant. This is one of my favorite ways. This is what we do in my business. I'm an AI growth consultant. And there is a huge supply problem for really good AI consultants at the moment. And when I say AI and automation come under one because you need to start with automation before you even get to AI. So this is a huge opportunity for people right now. If you can learn how to go into a business, identify the gaps they got in the business, identify where they could implement AI and automation and consult with them to take them through that process. Now, the way I do this is I actually take business owners through an audit process. Now, the biggest thing that business owners want right now is clarity. So many of them know that they want to get on AI and automation, but they have no idea where to start. And the biggest mistake that business owners are making is that they are just plugging in loads of random AI tools because they're kind of getting FOMO and thinking, oh, I need to do something with AI. So they're just throwing stuff at their business and actually it's creating chaos. And a lot of business owners are actually not getting an ROI on implementing AI and automation because they're doing it wrong. this is where you come in. So this is where you can position yourself as an AI consultant. You go into these businesses, you say, have you been thinking about AI and automation? How are you feeling about this process? They all say confused, overwhelmed, don't know what to do. And you say, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to run an audit. This is a 2-week audit where we go through your entire business. And at the end of this audit, I'm going to give you a full report to show you exactly where you can implement AI and automation. Now, not only is this amazing because you are able to deliver a result really, really easily for them, but also if you do have an agency or if you do have your white label SaaS, it actually walks people into your offer because once they got that report, they're like, yeah, I definitely want to do this. Let's go. How can I do this? And because they're already partway through the process with you, they're much more likely to say, can you just do this for me? So it's a really great segue offer into your agency and your SaaS, but even as a standalone business model, it's also great. Now, we charge between 2K and 10K for these audits. So as a business model by itself, it's a brilliant, brilliant business model. And there are so many people needing this service. Now, I've actually done a 2-day training. It's a full 2-day training, which talks through exactly how to do this. I'm going to link it below and you can watch that whole thing. It shows you exactly how to price it, how to conduct the audit, who to do it with, and all of that good fun stuff. So if this kind of business model is tickling your pickle, then definitely dive into that 2-day training. And the last way is by being an affiliate. Now, I actually started out in affiliate marketing. I was an affiliate of another company. I grew it to, we were doing around 250K a month at the time. And it's an amazing business model, really, really leverageable. It means that you don't have to do any of the delivery. You don't have to create the product. You don't have to do lots of the marketing. A lot of the time, they will create a lot of the marketing for you. And as the brand grows, your job gets easier and easier. So all you're going to do is recommend that product and get a kickback from it. Now, the coolest thing about being an affiliate of GoHighLevel is their program is incredible. It's really generous. So you get 40% of the subscription every single time someone signs up. But this is the super smart part. With software, people will stay with software for a really long time. And you are going to get that commission for the entire time they stay on that platform. Now, with my other company, I was selling supplements like protein and makeup and things like that. And every single month, whatever I did that month, I would start at 0 at the beginning of the next month. And I had to regenerate all of that revenue and all of those sales every single month. So I kind of had that first of the month dread of like, oh God, we're going again. But with GoHighLevel and with software, it is the smartest way of doing affiliate marketing because when someone signs up, it's likely that if they set up their business on GoHighLevel, they are not going to be leaving anytime soon. Software is not something that you chop and change all the time and you're like, oh, I can't be bothered. I'm just going to close down my business today. So people will actually stay with you for a really long time, which means that you can stack up this monthly recurring revenue through your affiliate sales really, really easily. I love affiliate marketing. As a busy mom of 2, this is an amazing way of generating income. As I said, I have done all the other 5 things and I still actually do all the other 5 business models as well. But affiliate marketing, I would say, is probably one of the easiest ways of doing it. Everyone wants this software. It's so easy to sell. The GoHighLevel brand is exploding at the moment. So you can actually piggyback off of that credibility and everything that's going on with them. And it's actually a really easy product to sell. So I would really recommend checking out the GoHighLevel affiliate program because super smart way of making money. Now, we've gone over those 5 business models that you can start today and within the next 30 to 90 days get to 10K a month. I truly believe that. The reason I think so many people don't get to 10K a month is that there are so many business models out there and people think that it's just so easy and they're like, oh, you just wake up and take a picture and then you make 10K a month. And I think there's so much bullshit out there. But this video, these are genuinely models that I believe in, because I've done it myself and I've seen many, many other people do it. Now, my top tips for you are choose one. Don't think that 5 business models or 5 revenue streams that can each make 10K a month adds up to 50K a month. It doesn't. If you try and do all 5 of these at the same time, you are not going to get any of them off the ground. I always think of this like aeroplanes, right? If you had 5 aeroplanes on the runway, and you split the gas between all of them, you had your tank of gas and you split the gas between all 5 airplanes, none of them are going to get off the ground. You're going to have a little bit of a rumble, They might just like coast along a little bit, but none of them are getting off the ground. Whereas if you put all of the gas into one aeroplane, that aeroplane is going to go all the way up into the air, and then you can come back and try and take off the other airplane. So I'm a big fan of multiple income streams, clearly, because I do all of these myself, but I did not start all of these at the same time. There was a real process to me doing these. I actually started with info products first, then I went on to SaaS, then I went agency, then I went consulting, and then I went affiliate, although I was doing affiliate for a long time too, but with a different company. So that was my process of doing it. So my number one tip is to start with one and go all the way with it. What is guaranteed in business is that it's all going to be a lot harder than you think. I'm not going to bullshit you through this. I'm not going to say that all you need to do is open up a high level account and just sit and look at your dashboard and you're going to make 10K a month. You have to do the work. However, the beautiful thing about today is that all the resources are there for you. Even in my own community, you've got the snapshots, the trainings, the courses, the weekly calls with me. There's so much you can do. But even on YouTube, you can find everything that you need to do on there. So pick one, go all the way with it, even when it gets tough, even when you think you don't know enough, even when you think that it's taking longer than you think. You have to allow the compound effect to kick in. Because if you just give up after 30 days and you're like, Carly said I'd be at 10K a month by now, but I'm not. If you give up, you're starting from scratch every single time. And that messy middle is inevitable. That is going to happen regardless of what you do. So the sooner you get used to moving through that messy middle, getting over the mental chat that goes in your head that says you're not good enough, you can't do this, people are doing it better than you, people are smarter than you, whatever, you're too late to the party. As soon as you get over that rubbish in your head, then you will get your aeroplane up in the air, and then you can focus on adding those other revenue streams there. So that is tip number one. Tip number two is find a niche. This is a mistake that I made because I was, speaking on some stages and things like that. I had a full varied group of people that were coming to me, and I didn't have the discipline to say, we only work with these people. And I really wish I had done at the beginning, because although lots of clients came in and it was great, it was an absolute logistical nightmare to try and deliver to those clients. So I really recommend, if you are first starting out, find one niche that you want to work in. I would recommend it being something that you're actually passionate about or interested in, because you're going to be spending a lot of time talking to these people. Find that one problem that you solve and fix that problem with one solution. That's all you want to do. You can always expand after that. Once you've got traction with this one niche and once you've got traction with this one offer, you can expand and you can find lots more people and go to lots of different niches after that. But the quickest way to get traction is to really niche down. The third tip for you is to focus on getting really good case studies. All you need to do at first, whether you offer it for free or whether you offer it for paid, is up to you. But focus on getting 5 clients and doing an exceptional job for those 5 clients. Then you're going to get those case studies, and those case studies are what are going to take you to 20K, 30K, 50K a month after that. The case studies are super, super important. Again, this is a mistake that I made. I didn't focus on getting case studies. I didn't focus enough on getting those testimonials. So every single time I was trying to sell my products or services, it felt like a hard sell because no one had any social proof. And we are in a big trust recession at the moment. People are not trusting people online. So this social proof is really the catalyst that is going to get you to where you want to get to. So focus on serving 5 clients really well, get amazing case studies, post them on YouTube, post them on your social media, get them on your website, and that's what's really going to help your offer fly after that. And the last tip is to sell before you build. We have a natural tendency to learn something, go away, try and make it all perfect, think of every different scenario and every different outcome and what if this happens, what if this happens, and feel like you need to be 100% ready before you launch it. And that is going to slow you down so much. You want to get proof of concept first. So what you want to do is get out and start having the conversations. Figure out what it is your client wants, figure out what problems they're having, and then try and find the solution to that. So sell first. If you sell a product to someone, if someone signs up for an agency service with you and you don't yet have that service built out, it's all good. You go and build it after that, because at that point you've got proof of concept. You need to get out into the market first, because the market a lot of the time is going to dictate what you create. I made this mistake so many times when I was creating courses. I would go away, I would spend ages filming these courses. They would all be great and all my curriculum was in there and I thought it was perfect. And then when I actually had people go through that course, I realized this actually isn't what they want. They want something totally different. The title of it was totally different. And actually, I was trying to sell a product that actually no one wanted. So especially if you are creating courses, sell that course, get the payments in, validate that offer, and then go away and create the course. You can always sell it and then say the doors will open in 4 weeks' time. And then you scurry off and start creating that content. But that is the best way of reducing your failure rate. Make sure that you set it first, validate your offer, and then go and build it. You're going to move much faster from that. So that is it, my friends. I hope this has given you some inspiration. As I said, don't take the whole buffet. Don't try and do all of these things at once. Figure out the one that really excites you. Figure out the one that really amplifies the unique skill set that you have right now. And if you don't have a skill set right now, then I'll say the affiliate way is the best way of getting started, because you can just leverage all the other stuff that is available to you. But pick the one that is right for you, go all the way for it. Check out all the other resources that I've got, whether it's the 2-day challenge for the AI or whether it's inside my community, whatever it is. There is a plethora of trainings for you, and I'm here to support you the whole way. So I'm cheering you on. You can do it. Honestly, getting to 10K a month is just a mental battle of doing the thing anyway when you're not seeing results. If you can get over that, I guarantee you are going to get to that mark, and then everything after that becomes so much easier. So if you love this video and you want to see more stuff like this, kindly you give me a like and subscribe. And also let me know below which model you are A, currently doing, or B, deciding to choose to do from this video. I'm super excited to support you, and I cannot wait to see what you do. See you soon. Bye.